So as you can see by the rust that's running down my wall, my faucet is leaking. So in this week's video, I am going to be replacing my outdoor taps. So I took this out, the water is off. However, there's some left in the pipe. So I took this off to see if I could just replace this. However, they don't make it to fit this 1953 style anymore. So I do need to disconnect my hose and disconnect my double spout. Beyond that, I need to remove all the caulking, and from the inside, there is some stuff I need to remove, and I'll show you that in a minute. And just take this all out. Let's go inside and I'll show you what's going on there. So when I'm ready to work on this, I'll have a proper lighting set up. I'll need to remove that spray foam insulation, and then it goes to copper to PEX. So what I bought was one that goes straight to PEX, plus all the tools to remove, or all the proper tools to cut the PEX and crimp the PEX and the rings and the connectors and whatever else. That's what I'm tackling today. Okay, so it's not too snug in there, so I'm going to cut the PEX and keep working away at digging that out. So I've taken everything off the hose and then my double head there. Caulking just came off in one big piece, and the spray foam insulation is also coming off very easily. And as you can tell, I already pulled it away from the wall. It just still working on removal. So I loosened it up just enough so I could hammer that out. I'm going to go through on the outside, pull it out, and then finish cleaning the entire hole out. Okay, I broke on through to the other side. Okay, so the new pipe is a lot bigger in diameter. Oh yes, it still fits. Ish. Okay. I'm gonna have to wiggle that in. Okay, so that went in just fine actually. Unfortunately, there is no way I can put some screws in there because the hole that is already in the wall is right on the edge of where the screws need to be. So like my previous one was not screwed in, it will just be spray foam insulationed in place. I'm gonna put some shims underneath this because I don't want it like drooping down like that. And then I'm gonna go inside and attach it. I did take that seal off just so it will eventually sit tighter against the wall. And the length of this is about 2 inches shorter than my previous one, but I still have about an inch wiggle room. And I just propped it under there just to help hold that in place while I work on the inside. Now to see what the inside looks like. Pretty good. Oh, that's in there tight. Okay. So now I'm gonna do some PEX work. I guess I should figure out how to do that first. PEX ring and my fitting, and then crimp that in the proper spot, and then that way I know the length from point A to point B. And one last crimp, and then I can turn the water on and see if it's okay. Oh, so I'm going to go turn the valve on. Sounds like the water was left on, so we're dry. Let's go shut it off on the outside. And there is my new hose. So still a couple steps to complete. So I'm gonna get a couple shims and hold that all in place. So I think just one more shim and that should hold it in the center so I can get some spray foam around that without being in about the right spot. So that's how my new plumbing looks. So I'm just gonna spray foam. Okay, so I'm going to go in on the inside and seal that, and then once it's all dry, hopefully today, if it's not raining, I'll put the caulking around. And there's my final project. I'm so happy I did this. That did not take long. Thank you so much for watching my video.